So the next part of our toolkit comes from digging a little deeper into the contemporary data ethics research. I came across something called Ethics as Methods by Markham and colleagues in 2018, which struck me as useful. They say that defining ethics as methods draws attention to how ethics are enacted rather than what they are. This brings the concept of ethics from an abstraction to an emergent, deeply contextual personal practice, so that anyone doing inquiry of any sort can reflect on how they are personally performing the means. And if you think about some of the issues in data ethics today, this addresses them quite neatly. It addresses, first of all, the complexity of data ethics topics by kind of decentralizing and sort of breaking down the totality into each individual agent who's involved at each little part of the process. And by doing that as well, it also seems to solve the problem of accountability, because it makes everyone and anyone involved in the process at all accountable. It doesn't seek to capture the entire thing with one ethical set of rules. It just reduces it to people in the process reflecting on what they're doing, and presumably being accountable in some way, or accounting for their efforts to be ethical after reflection on what they're actually doing and how they fit into the whole. So this raises one question right away, which is, what sort of qualifications do people then need to be able to be their own kind of self-policing data ethicists? And Markham and colleagues say all that they need is a belief in an understanding of core human rights, plus basic human decency, plus common sense. So in theory, we're just keeping it simple. Anyone involved in a data process has the tools within themselves to be able to judge whether what they're doing is ethical or not. And this constitutes ethics as methods.